Hello guys, it's me Kolo The Wise and I'm back with another video after a while. I kind of stopped posting videos because I actually stopped farming ever since Shadowlands released, and that's for a couple reasons. One of the reasons is that Shadowlands is actually a great expansion. I'm actually having fun, unlike BFA. I have my main, my two alts that I play on. I actually play on more than just one character. I try to gear like 3 characters at once. I'm doing PvP with all of them. I do the world quests, I do the stories because they're actually great. The Shadowlands expansion is actually pretty good in my opinion, and it's worth playing. But the other reason that I stopped farming is that I, besides the fact that I'm playing more than farming now, unlike in BFA again, is that before Shadowlands I bought 6 months, and now I have like the 3 months left, so I kind of have time to play and enjoy the expansion instead of just farming. But that being said, it's not like I have the auction house emptied. In fact, I've been using the under my journal to actually snipe, so I'm still making a lot of gold, weekly or monthly if you want, without even farming, because I'm sniping items for low prices and selling them for insane prices, especially on my server Lightbringer, which is a low pop server, and I'll show that in a second. But like, let's take a look at Ravencrest. This is my third realm which I play on, and I mostly snipe. I used to farm here a lot in BFA, but recently I've just sniped. So like in the mail are just materials mostly that I've emptied my deposits. But looking at my auction house, most of these items are actually sniped, and most of the items that I sell are actually sniped. I have like 300 auctions worth of 12 million gold, which I think is kind of a fake value. I need to look at my yeah, I have a lot of fake value items. There are a couple of ones that are actually not fake value, like this Ogleflint Inspirer, because this is an item removed from the game, which is like worth 1 million usually, but I bought it for 10k. So if this sells, not not that I expect to sell it pretty soon, but if this sells from only 9k, I've made 1 million. Again, I don't expect this to sell because it's a very high priced item, but I have a couple of items that are fake value, and I will need to take a look at them, maybe post them manually or create a group especially for them. Like these tigers, like this will never go for 1 million, this will never go for 1 million. I guess it says that the item has been removed from the game, but I don't know. I will see about that. There are actually 4 on the auction house at this price at the moment, but I'll see. This one has been removed from the game too, and I bought it for 5k. So there are a couple of items here that I'm the only seller, or kind of the only seller on this realm. So it's not like I've been wasting my time and not making gold. I'm actually making quite a lot of gold. I have only 80k now because most of my gold goes back to sniping items and investing in other materials and trying to reset markets as much as I can. But and this is a realm that I used to play on, so I kind of had items before that are still selling that I didn't sell back then, but I'm still posting. And now let's look at my low pop realm, my Lightbringer. On this realm I made a couple of videos about how to farm as beginners on this druid, but I didn't play on it ever since Shadowlands released, or even before Shadowlands, I guess. And this is my shopper, my shopping tune. I'll show you the auction house, I'll show you the gold that it has, but keep in mind that it's a lot of gold for a realm that has like only a couple of horde players actually, because this realm is more popular on the alliance side, but I chose horde because there are only a couple of them playing, for the sole reason to see how the market and how the population of a server affects the gold making. And I'm still making quite a lot of gold. I didn't get to like the token value in my bags because I'm mostly reinvesting in items I'm buying. Every time I get a bit of gold, I'm buying every item that I can on the auction house. So like whenever I fuck this whenever I get on this tune, I check my sales. I check to see if I can buy anything. So now I have 42k. This item I actually bought for like 800 gold, which is insane. I have 8k gold in my bags, but now here's the part. I have almost 200 auctions and worth of 4 million gold. I don't know if there are any fake value items here, but I don't think so. These are all items that are actually worth like this. They are worth that much. But also I'm the only seller, so the price is only going up. At some point the value becomes fake value and I'll have to reset the market myself manually, or maybe I'll have to make a group to reset the value, because this item, for example, if I'm the only seller, which I actually am, will get to even 1 million if I don't make a settings in my TSM groups to post at the normal price or below the normal price when there are no items available in the auction house. But again, on each of my realms, and I play on 4 realms, I gold farm on 4 realms. I play mostly on my main realm, Kazakh, on the horse side. I stopped farming, and all that I did was I sniped items of the auction house using the Undermine Journal. I tried to sell them for at least twice the amount in some cases. I sold them, I invested again, and that took me only like maybe 10 to 15 minutes a day. The days where I had to post all my items, yeah, it took a little bit longer, like half an hour, because I don't have that many items anymore. But again, you can make the same amount of gold or even more if you don't want to invest anymore and just like to get a high ticket item and sell it. But it's easy, and you can also enjoy the Shadowlands experience because it's actually a good expansion. I would suggest, if you have the money to buy the next token, just play the game, get a new character or do some PvP or something like that to get some gear, because Mythic Plus sucks and the raid sucks too on the item side. Only PvP is viable at the moment, which is not a bad thing. It's like the first time it's happened. But Shadowlands is actually great. It has many good points. It has great potential, and even on the gold side there are people that made millions and there are still making millions with the legendary crafting, with the BOEs dropping like hell in some places. But I didn't farm, I didn't do any of that. I just played the game, I just enjoyed the expansion and sniped whenever I could and whenever I had the money on a couple of my realms. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you made gold ever since Shadowlands came. I hope you enjoy this expansion as much as I do. I'm Kolo The Wise, and see you later.